Hi darlings, so today we're going to do a little challenge and I'm going to show you skincare that's under $10 that I've actually used and actually like. Now in this box some of the sizes are bigger, so those sizes aren't $10, but you can find many of them. Now to start off, I'm going to show you this Neutrogena face mask. So I might have to check the price on this, but I think it's around $3. And what I like about these is they're great for extra hydration. And the first time I used this was kind of funny. So I used it in 2019 when I was on a plane to India, and it was super hot in the plane, and I just had like this mask on. I know people are probably looking at me like I'm crazy, but this felt so good because it was just like super hot and this was like nice and cool. Now apparently doing skincare in a plane isn't good for you because like there's all that recycled air, but like being hydrated on a plane for your skin and also like using sunscreen on a plane is important. So maybe you don't want to use this on a plane, but it is good to use every now and then. So the way this works is you just wash your face, and then it says you can leave it on for 15 to 30 minutes, and then you just like take it off and massage the product in. And the reason I love this is because it's cheap. You can buy these as singles. You don't have to buy like a box or anything. And then it also has hyaluronic acid, which is great for hydration. So if you're gonna treat yourself to a spa day, then definitely check out this one. Alright, next up, this face wash is $9.99 at Target. It is the Aveeno Calm and Restore Nourishing Oat Cleanser. And as you can see, I've used up quite a bit, and I do go through this pretty frequently. So before I used to use this as like my AM cleanser, and I used to use something else at night, but lately I've been using it for both AM and PM skincare. And what I like about this is it's very gentle, and it's basically great for also people with younger skin who want to get into skincare but don't know where to start. I really recommend this. And it's basically, I don't really know how to explain it, but it says on the back it's a milky cleanser that gently lifts away dirt and impurities. Now you obviously do need something else to take off your makeup, but this is a really good gentle cleanser, which is what I like about it. And then of course it comes with the pump, so you can just pump out the cleanser when you're washing your face. Alright, so these are the Hero Cosmetics Mighty Patch Pimple Patches. So basically you would use these when you have like a whitehead forming on your pimple, and then it's like a sticker that you put on, and then after like it absorbs it, you can peel off the sticker. So I go through these a lot. Now this is the 72 count version. You do not need a 72 count version. I don't know why I bought the 72 count version, but you literally never run out if you have the 72 count version. Now the version which has 24 count is under $10, so I definitely recommend checking that out. And I have more pimple patches to talk about. So the Mighty Patch is definitely one of my favorite, but lately I've been also using these other ones. So the COSRX pimple patch, these are whatever price that is because I don't remember off the top of my head. These are also pimple patches, but these ones come in different sizes. So if you look over here, they have small, medium, and large. Now why would you want different sizes? So for example, if you're like going out, let's say you have like, I don't know, like an interview or something, and you want to wear a pimple patch but you don't want it to like draw too much attention, then you can just wear a small one. The problem with the small ones though is that they do tend to fall off easier. So that's why I prefer the Hero Cosmetics ones, because they're all the same size. But what I like about this is that it has like the Ziploc packaging, so it's easy to seal and reuse the packaging. So that's one of the reasons I like this. Now before I used to buy this more than the Hero Cosmetics, and the reason for that was you get pretty good deals on this on Amazon, whereas the Mighty Cosmetics, not Mighty Cosmetics, Mighty Patch Hero Cosmetics is a bit more pricier. But with those, if you have an FSA or HSA card, you might be able to buy it with that. And if you don't know what those cards are, then just ignore what I said. It's basically like an insurance card that you can buy certain acne products with. And then this one's a bit of a newer product from what I know, but these are the Neutrogena Stubborn Acne Ultra Thin Blemish Patches. Now the reason I started trying out these ones is because these were available at CVS, and one day I just like ran out of pimple patches and I needed something quick, and unfortunately I didn't have Prime shipping at the time, so I was like, okay, I don't want to go all the way to Target, what can I just get at like CVS? And then I decided to give these Neutrogena ones a shot, and the Neutrogena ones are pretty good too. Would I compare them to the Hero Cosmetics? I definitely say, like, if you look at the box, they're pretty much like the same box type of packaging, but the Hero Cosmetics ones, they all come on like a single big sheet of paper, and then these ones come in like sort of like little packets. If you look at it, like they come in little packets like that. So they're still like packaged a little differently, but overall they're kind of the same thing. Alright, so this is the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream, and this size is unfortunately no longer under $10. It used to be $9.99 in 2021, and I have the receipt to prove it, but now this one is a lot more. It's $13.59. However, they make a smaller version. So the smaller version is 1.89 ounces and it's retailing for $6.79. So if you want to stick to the challenge of spending less than $10 on a skincare product, then you can check out the smaller version of this. So this is the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream, and you can use this for your face and for your body. I used to use this on my face when I was on a budget and I wanted to have a drugstore moisturizer. Lately I've been using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, so I don't really use this anymore, but I do use this on my body. And if I had to give up my First Aid Beauty cream and switch back to a drugstore moisturizer, then it would definitely be this. Alright, so this huge tub of Nivea cream meets our challenge. It is $9.99 at Target, and this is the exact size that is $9.99 at Target. So this cream has been around forever. My grandpa used to bring this all the way from Dubai to my dad and his siblings and everyone. So this has been around forever, and even though it's like skincare under $10, it's not exactly your first go-to face cream because it is super thick. But because it's super thick, it's a great moisturizer. So I'm only putting a little bit on, and I love to use this on my hands, especially in the winter because it gets super dry. So I'm putting on like a little, and it's a very thick cream, so you definitely need to get it in there more. But once you get it on, it's pretty nice and moisturized. So they do make these in smaller sizes if you want them. I don't have it right now, but I usually have a tiny version that I keep in my purse, and I always use it to moisturize my hands after going to the bathroom or whatever, because I don't know why whenever I'm at work my hands get super dry. So as to using this on your face, I think it's fine, but I would only use it if you have super dry skin on your face. It's not really the best moisturizer for your face, but it is really good for your hands and body. And I never said this was a video for just face skincare. I just said skincare under 10. So this is skincare under 10 for your hands and for your body. Now, before we go into other videos, other product videos, I wanted to give you a warning about a skincare under 10 product that I don't want you to buy, and that is the Nivea Soft. So this is a funny story. I actually used to use this in 6th grade. This was my first official skincare product, and I used to love it. So I asked myself, why am I spending so much on creams and stuff when I could just go back to this? And I decided to try this out recently, and it did not go well. And the reason for that is because they added a new formulation, and the new formulation is terrible. I think my like skin was feeling kind of like burning-ish, and then I was kind of wondering like, why is my skin feeling funny? Like, this product has been around forever, like what is going on? And then as I was reading reviews online, it turns out that they reformulated it, so that is why this is no longer good. And I'll probably just end up using this on my feet or something, but please don't buy the Nivea Soft because they reformulated it. If you're gonna buy the Nivea, then only buy the Nivea cream. And then I also really love the Nivea Body Lotions. Unfortunately, I don't keep them in the packaging really. I refill it in my lotion dispenser because this is heated. But if you do want a body lotion that is skincare under $10, then check out the Nivea body lotion that I fill in here. So going into some Sephora skincare under $10. Now I know it's kind of hard to believe that there's skincare out there at Sephora under $10, but lucky for us there is. So this is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Exfoliating Toner. Now, I haven't been using this on my face. Instead, I've actually been using this for my scalp, and I've also been using this for my underarms because apparently it's supposed to help lighten your underarms. Honestly, I haven't been very consistent with it, but overall I do like this, and I see this dermatologist on TikTok talk about this product all the time, so I definitely do think that if you want to check out skincare under $10, you should check out this. I've also seen a hack to use it on your feet if you have like cracked heels and stuff too. So this is a very multi-purpose product that you should check out for skincare under $10 at Sephora. Right, now we have another Ordinary product that is not so ordinary because it's really good. It is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum. So I was kind of skeptical about this because I tried the Inky List Hyaluronic Acid and I wasn't obsessed with it. I might have to give it another try because my favorite go-to serum is the Tarte Drink of H2O Hyaluronic Acid Serum, but they did discontinue that. So after they discontinued that, I've been on the lookout for a different serum, and I tried the Inky List one and I was like, it's okay, I don't think it's that great. But now I'm thinking I might have to give it another try. But going back to this is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum, and it comes with a dropper. It's pretty easy to use. I make sure I'm not using too much product, so I'll do like that, and then I'll show you some on my hand. So what I like about this is it's pretty straightforward. Since it's just like hyaluronic acid, you know you're getting that hydration, and it's not like too many ingredients that you have to worry about. And since I already have cream on my hand, it's kind of hard to absorb now, but normally it does absorb pretty quickly. So if you want a basic serum that's going to give you good hydration, then definitely check out the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This, I've been using it a lot, and it is an acne product called the Neutrogena On The Spot Acne Treatment, and it's a benzoyl peroxide acne medication. And I actually started using this because of ChatGPT. So I was breaking out a lot, and I was taking like pictures of my skin and asking ChatGPT like, what on earth do I do to get rid of these pimples? And it recommended a benzoyl peroxide product, so I decided to give this a try. I only recommend this if you have like pimples or like bumps on your face that are really bad, because this is a bit of a stronger treatment, and it also can be a bit drying, so you need to make sure you're hydrating your skin really well when you do use this. But it does work, just make sure that you're not using too much of it and you're not using it too often, and the results are good for the price that you pay. So this Neutrogena oil-free makeup remover is a repurchase, that's why I haven't used it actually. And then lately I've been using like just eye makeup removal wipes that I have from Garnier. So I haven't really used this much yet, but I always recommend using a different eye makeup remover than your regular makeup remover, just because we tend to put a lot more makeup on our eyes. Like for example, we do eyeliner, we do mascara, you do like your brow makeup, you do eyeshadow. There's usually a lot going on, and you want to be gentle when you're taking the makeup off your eyes. That's why I always recommend a liquid product like this. All you have to do is use like a round cotton round, and then you can like put the liquid products and then just like press it on for a bit and then gently take it off. So overall, I would do like this, but if you want like a more all-purpose makeup remover, then you can check out the Garnier Micellar Water. Now this size is obviously not $10, but they have smaller sizes that you can get for under $10. And this is great for taking off eye makeup, but it can also be used to take off face makeup. I usually don't use it to take off face makeup unless I like mess up my makeup or something. I mostly just use it for eye makeup removal. But it is a great way to take off your makeup at the end of the day. Last but not least are the Neutrogena makeup wipes. Now you might be wondering, why am I including makeup wipes? Because makeup wipes are generally not recommended to take off your makeup. And the reason for that is because they usually like don't get all the makeup off. They also tend to be a little bit more aggressive. But that being said, I think it's okay to use makeup wipes once in a while. So for example, like if you're traveling and you obviously can't carry liquids when you're traveling on an airplane, then this might be a great alternative. And then if you're also like going to a party and you're coming home late and you're just tired, you don't want to take off your makeup, then you can use this. If you're someone like me who tries on a lot of lip products and needs to take off the lipstick quickly, you can use these. Like, just because they are bad doesn't mean you don't like you can't use it. Like, you can still use it, just don't use it every day. So overall, like, point is like using these is better than not taking off your makeup. Always make sure you take off your makeup, and if you want to use a makeup wipe, try these. So those are all the products I've used for skincare under $10. There might be a few more that I've missed, and I'll definitely include those in my blog post down below. Now, there were more products that I wanted to include in this video, but unfortunately with tariffs and inflation and demand of skincare products increasing, prices of those products have gone up. So I will make a different video called skincare under 15 or maybe skincare under 20, depending on what I have available in those options. And if you want to see that video, then make sure you subscribe so you'll get notified about that upcoming video. Thanks for watching. Bye.